Then there will be safety on earth to the degree that lions will graze with camels, leopards will graze with cows, and leopards will graze with cows, and wolves will graze with sheep. Children will play with snakes without being harmed. Isa will remain for 40 years, then he will die, and the Muslims will pray over him, related it through different chains, was the only one to mention this narration in the tafsir of the aforementioned verse, and his chain is good and strong. The Prophet is the most entitled of people to Isa ibn Maryam, related that he heard the Messenger of Allah say, I am the most entitled of people to Ibn Miriam. The Prophet are the children of Allah, children of the same father, but with different mothers, and there is no prophet between Isa and me. It is related in another narration from Muhammad ibn Sufyan from that the Messenger of Allah said, I am the most entitled of people to Isa ibn Maryam. In this world and in the hereafter, the prophets are brothers, Allah, children of the same father, and their mothers are different, and their religion is one. The chains of this narration from Abu Huraira are many and mutawatir. The hadith of Ibn Masud related that the Messenger of Allah said, during my night journey, I met Ibrahim, Musa, and Isa. They were discussing the matter of the hour, and they referred the matter to Ibrahim, who said, I have no knowledge regarding it. Its time. Next, they referred the matter to Musa, who said, I have no knowledge regarding it. Its time. Then they referred the matter to Isa, who said, As for its time, no one has knowledge thereof except Allah. But from what my Lord Azza wa Jal, to him belongs might and majesty, inspired to me, is that the Dajjal will and with him come out, and with him he will have two rods. When he sees me, he will melt like lead melts. Allah will destroy him when he sees me. Even a rock and a tree will say, O Muslim, underneath me is a kafir disbeliever, so come and kill him. He said, Then Allah Azza wa Jal, to him belongs might and majesty, will destroy them. Then the people will return to their countries and homelands at that juncture. Yajuj and Majuj, Gog and Magog will come out racing quickly from every land that is elevated. They will lay foot on their countries, eating everything they come across and drinking all water that they come across. Then people will come complaining, or will come complaining. I will invoke Allah against them, Yajuj and Majuj, and He will destroy them and cause them to die until the earth is filled with their putrid odor. Allah will send rain down, drawn, drown their corpses, and throw them into the sea. And from what my Lord inspired to me is that when that will happen, the hour will be like a pregnant woman whose term is due. The people remaining will not know when it will take them by surprise. Related the same narration through a different chain. A description of Al-Messiah Isa ibn Maryam, the messenger of Allah, and a description of those who will be alive during the end of times, related that the Messenger of Allah said, During my night journey, I met Musa, and he then described him. Then I came across a tall man with a rajal head, with extremely curly hair, as if he is from the men of Shanua, and I met Isa, and he described him. I saw that he was red, as if he came out from a Demas, a place where people would bathe in. In another narration from Bukhari, Ibn Umar related that the Messenger of Allah said, I saw Musa, Isa, and Ibrahim. As for Isa, he is red and jarred with a strong physique, with a broad chest. As for Musa, he said he has a brown complexion, a large physique, and flowing hair, as if he is from the men of Zut. One day, before the people, the Messenger of Allah mentioned Al-Messiah, Dajjal. He said, Indeed, Allah is not one-eyed. Lo, verily, Al-Messiah Dajjal is one-eyed. From the right eye, it is as if his eye is a floating grape. During my sleep, Allah showed me a brown-skinned man beside the Kaaba, like the best that one sees in terms of brownness in men. His lumma hair that falls to the flesh of one's ears is between his shoulders. He has rajul hair, extremely curly hair. Water is dripping from his head, and he is placing his two hands on the